So any of your music that you want, I've got the chat box open, so if you have any questions throughout the practice, just shoot me a little message in the chat and I'll periodically check that and get back to you. So first, I want to thank you guys for joining me tonight. The Y appreciates your guys' understanding in this time, and we're so happy that we can offer something. So let's go ahead and start in a seated position. And by the way, my name's Misty. I've been teaching at the Y for a while now. So let's go ahead, let's have a seat as comfortable as you can be. And we want to notice when we're sitting, if we're curling our spine and sitting, back like this, if we're slouched back. So we want to sit up nice and tall. And we want to imagine our navel coming to our spine. So we want to activate that core. You want to take your shoulders and move them up, back, and down. And then the hands, we can bring the thumb and the index finger together, and then the other 2 fingers will just fall open. We can do that with both hands and bring those hands to the knees. Go ahead and drop the chin to the chest. And then if it's comfortable, you can close your eyes. If you don't want to close your eyes, just bring your gaze down to your mat. And so we're going to take just the first couple moments to start our class, just focusing on our breath, start to pay attention to our body, notice what's going on, and notice where we're having tension, tightness, pain, if we can notice where that stress is. So a lot of times we'll see that in our shoulders, and we can feel our shoulders just starting to creep up. So we want to find some space between the shoulders and the ears. We may feel some tension in the jaw, so you might want to just move the jaw around. And then we want to start to pay attention to our breath. So without changing anything, just notice your breath. So notice if you feel the breath in your chest. So maybe you just have some short breath. Maybe it feels uneven. So let's see if we can slow it down and deepen it. So on our inhale, we want to feel the chest rise and the belly rise. Pause at the top and exhale, release it out. So we want to feel our belly come in to find space. Inhale, chest rise, belly rise. Find that breath, allow it to find your way all the way down to the toes. Pause at the top and exhale out. Pause at the bottom of the exhale. Inhale. Pause. And exhale. Pause. Go through 2 more runs of breath at your own pace. And then we're going to come back to center. You can open the eyes. On your next inhale, we're going to reach those arms up, clasp the hands together, turn the palms toward the ceiling, and then just do a little bit of a right and left stretch. So we'll feel that stretch on that side body. One more each side. Come back to center. Drop the hands down. Right hand is going to come behind our back, left hand to our right knee. I'm going to turn it around so you can see. So we're going to have our fingertips just pressing into the mat, into the ground. A slight bend in that right elbow. On our inhale, we're going to find space. So imagine a string pulling the crown of the head to the ceiling. And exhale, begin to take that twist. So if it's comfortable for your neck, take the gaze over the right shoulder. And we'll feel that stretch in the mid-spine. And again, we want to make sure we're sitting up nice and tall, so we don't want to be leaning back like this, but nice and tall. Let's take one more breath, twisting it out. Anytime we find some twist, we get some releasing of those detox or those toxins. We're doing a little bit of detox. Exhale back to center. Same thing on the opposite side. Right hand, left knee, left hand behind the back. Slight bend in the elbow, fingertips onto the mat. Inhale, rise. So imagine that string pulling you up. Exhale, twist. Gaze over the left shoulder. Feeling that stretch in the mid-spine. One more breath. And exhale back to center. Let's go ahead and roll forward into tabletop. So we're going to find our way onto all fours. Our knees are going to be directly in line with our hips. Legs hip distance apart. Wrists directly underneath the shoulders and arms are shoulder distance apart. Spread those fingers nice and wide. On your inhale, belly down, gaze up, cow. Exhale, cat. Curl the spine, gaze to your belly button. Inhale, cow, belly down, gaze up. And it feels silly, but it's a great stretch for the spine. Exhale, curl that spine. Take your gaze to your belly button. Press through the shins. Curl that, exaggerate that curl. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And inhale, cow. Go through 2 more at your own pace. And meet back in that neutral spine. So from here, we're going to curl our toes under. We're going to press our hips back towards our heels. We're pushing the mat away from us, so really push that ground away. And then start to straighten the legs. So we're going to take a down dog. So we're going to keep those knees bent, and we're going to just walk our dog. So we'll do one leg straight, and then the other. And so sort of pedaling that out. Take a couple more rounds like that. Since it's a Sunday evening, we're going to take it nice and slow. Just get the body moving. Get some stretching in here. And then let's find some stillness in down dog. So in down dog, our legs want to be about hip distance apart. We're, again, pushing our hands into the mat, pushing our chest towards our thighs, and then dropping the head, gaze between the feet. The heels are reaching down. Maybe they touch the mat, maybe they don't. We just want to feel that stretch in the back of the legs. Let's take a very deep inhale. And exhale, release. Let's go ahead and drop down onto the knees. Let's stretch out those wrists for a couple breaths. So tops of the hands, bring them flat. And then the other hand. And then give them a little shake. We're going to come back. Let's go back into our downward facing dog. We'll hold it again for a couple breaths. So finding your way there, find some stillness. Take a very deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. 2 more like that. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Drop back down to the knees. Come back into our tabletop position. Let's walk our arms forward. So we're going to keep our hips exactly where they are, but we're going to walk those arms forward. We're going to find puppy pose. So in that puppy pose, these hips stay right where they are, and we're bringing the forehead down, chest down. We can feel that stretch in the shoulders. Couple breaths here. One more breath. And slowly make our way back into tabletop. Let's curl our toes, press back, downward facing dog. Just a breath here. Take our gaze between our hands. Let's step, walk, jump however we can. Bring our feet between our hands. We're going to inhale, coming into a halfway lift. So hands are in the shins. We're going to come up as if we're going to stand up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the arms out, reach the arms up. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, hands to your mat. Let's step our left foot back. Step our right foot back. So we're in plank. Option for plank, you can always drop down to the knees. So from our plank, we're going to slowly lower down. And inhale, coming into a cobra. So cobra, legs are together, tops of the feet flat, hands by the ribs, elbows squeezed in, elbows squeezed down, peel up, cobra. And just a little baby cobra. So notice the shoulders here, if they're up by the ears, find a little space. Exhale, we're gonna press back, downward facing dog. You can pause in tabletop and then press back to down dog, or press directly back. Gaze between the hands, step or walk, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, hands to your mat. Step your right foot back. Left foot back. Slowly lower down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, press it back, down dog. Gaze between the hands, step or walk, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands to heart. So in Vinyasa, we want to always connect each breath or each movement to a breath. So inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, hands to your mat, step back to plank, slowly lower down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, press back, down dog. Gaze between the hands, step or walk, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands to heart. We're going to do 3 more of those sequences. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, hands to your mat. Step back to plank, lower down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, press back, down dog. Gaze between the hands, step or walk, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, hands to your mat. Step back to plank, lower down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, press back, down dog. Gaze between the hands, step or walk, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands to heart. Last one like this. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, hands to your mat. Step back to plank, lower down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, press back, down dog. So let's pause here in down dog. Let's take 3 breaths. Let's go ahead and come down to tabletop. Let's cross our ankles, roll back onto our butts. Inhale, reach those arms up. And exhale, we're going to take the right hand, bring it underneath the left, finding eagle arms. So we're going to come to eagle arms. If this is uncomfortable, bring hands to the shoulders. So that right arm is on the bottom. And so in these eagle arms, we're gonna find that tension in the shoulder. So see if we can release the shoulders from the ears. And then notice if we're clenching the jaw. So send our breath to those places. Let's take one more breath here. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, hands behind the back. Clasp the fingers. Inhale, pull those hands down. Take the gaze to the ceiling, chest to the ceiling. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, left arm comes underneath the right. So we're in those eagle arms on the left side, left hand on the bottom. So again, breathe into those shoulders. Notice any tension. Let's take one more breath here. And inhale, reach. Exhale, hands behind the back, clasp those fingers, pull the hands down, chest to the ceiling, drop the head back. Release the shoulders from the ears. One more breath. And inhale, reach. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's go ahead and roll forward. You're gonna come back into that tabletop. Legs are about hip distance apart. Tops of those feet flat, and we're gonna come up onto our knees. The legs hip distance. We're gonna inhale, reach the arms up, and exhale, hands to heart. We're gonna take this right leg and step it out. So right foot's gonna be in line with our mat. Left hips in line, or left knees in line with our left hip. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, right hand comes down that right leg. Inhale, reach that left arm up. Exhale, start to fold to the right. So it might just be a little bit of a fold. And so we may be feeling a side body stretch, maybe along the inside of that right thigh. Exhale, we're gonna drop this left hand all the way down. Right leg's gonna come up. Right arm is gonna reach over that right ear. Right foot's flexed. And inhale, coming back up. Exhale, hands to heart, right knee comes in. Gonna switch sides. Left foot's out, so right leg is in line. Inhale, reach. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, right arm reach. Fold to the left. Feeling that side body stretch. One more breath here. And right hand down, left leg up, left arm over the left ear. Flex that foot, find that stretch. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Left knee comes in. Come back down to your mat, cross the ankles, roll back onto the butt. Legs come forward. We're gonna take the right leg out. Sole of the left foot into that right thigh. Right foot flexed. Pull that right hip back. And inhale, reach. Exhale, let's fold forward. So maybe the hands will come right here next to the shin and the calf. Maybe we don't have as much space and we're gonna be a little bit higher. Maybe we can reach that foot. Wherever we are, we want to imagine pulling this right hip back. So you can take any little movements to pull it back. And on our next inhale, we're going to find space. And exhale, we're going to fold. So we want to bring our belly down towards our thigh, chest towards our knee. And just breathing here. If this is really intense, option to bend the right knee and fold forward. Breathing into that right leg. Feel that stretch in the back of the right leg. Let's take one more breath here. And slowly find our way up. We're going to take a bend in this left knee. Right leg stays out. We're going to take our right arm and reach around our left leg. Left hand comes behind the back. So again, on the fingertips, slight bend in the left elbow. And on our next inhale, we're going to reach our right arm up. And exhale, bring our right elbow across the left knee. Thumb and index finger together. We're finding that twist. One more breath. And release back to center. Left leg comes out. We're going to bring the fingertips towards the hips. Legs come together, point the toes. Inhale, press the hips up, drop the head back. We're taking a reverse plank. Exhale down. We're going to take this left leg out. Sole of that right foot comes in. Turn towards that left foot. Pull the left hip back. So this side might feel different. You may have more space. Maybe it's a little bit tighter on this side. So just honor where your body is this evening. Inhale, reach. And exhale, fold. So wherever that side is, maybe it's next to the thigh, the knee, the calf, maybe we reach that foot. But pull that left hip back. On your next inhale, find space. Exhale, fold. Breathing into that left side, noticing how this side feels compared to the other side. Let's take one more breath here. And slowly find our way up. Take a bend in that right knee. Right hand comes behind the back. Left arm reaches around, so we're going to take that little bit of a twist. So right hand behind, left leg forward, slight bend. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, left elbow to the outside of that right knee. Thumb and index finger together. Other three fingers fall open. Gaze over that right shoulder. Again, feeling that twist in the mid-spine. Twisting the digestive system to get all those toxins out. One more breath. And exhale, release to center. Right leg comes forward. Hands come behind the back, point the fingers towards the hips. Legs come together, point the toes. Inhale, reverse your plank. Exhale, come back down. Flex the feet. We're going to pull that fleshy part back. So we're going to pull the fleshy part underneath back. So not out, but back. So we want to find those sitting bones. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, fold. So again, maybe we're here, here. Maybe we're at our calves. Maybe we can reach our feet. Wherever we are, we want to again walk those hips back a couple times. Walking the hips back gives us a bit of space. Let's fold down. Breathing into the backs of the legs. Release the chin to the chest, release the jaw. Notice where you're holding that tension. See if you can send breath there. Give the body permission to release some of that. Let's take one more deep inhale. Exhale, folding down. And slowly begin to make our way up. Let's take a bend in the knees. Reach the arms to the front and we're going to slowly lower down. So from here, we're going to take our left ankle, come across to our right knee. Just going to allow that left knee to fall open, left foot is flexed. So this might be enough of a stretch for you, so feel free to stay right here. You may have some additional space and want to take it a little deeper. So we're going to take our arms and wrap them around this right thigh. And we're going to pull the right thigh towards the chest. So this right leg, we want to bend that right knee, flex the right foot. And so we're feeling this perhaps in the outside left hip. Maybe you're feeling it on that right hip. So we want to make sure that our right foot is flexed. Our right leg is a 90-degree angle. Left foot is flexed just to protect our knees. And we're pushing that left knee open and pulling the right thigh and knee towards the chest. Take a couple breaths here. Okay, let's take one more breath. Exhale, release. So keep that right leg where it is, but release the hands. So pause here. So we're just activating our core. Let's hold it here. Activating that right leg. Hold it here for 3, 2, 1. Drop this right foot down. We're going to uncross this left foot. Legs hip distance apart. Hands down by the sides, palms facing down. Walk those heels in so they graze your middle fingers. And then we're going to press our hips up. So finding a bridge pose. So bridge, we're just pressing those hips towards the ceiling. Feet are pressed into the mat, shoulders pressed in. If you want to deepen bridge, clasp the hands together behind the back. Shimmy the shoulders underneath and press those hips up a little bit higher. Keep pressing hips. Take one more breath. And slowly release the shoulders, release the arms, drop the back down. Knees come into the chest. We're going to wrap the arms around the knees and give them a squeeze, maybe rock side to side here. And we're going to go into happy baby. So happy baby, we're going to reach for our big toes or the outsides of the feet from the inside of our legs. Soles of the feet to the ceiling. And we're pulling those knees towards the shoulders. The soles of the feet towards the ceiling. Knees pulling down. Maybe it feels comfortable to rock side to side here. Maybe it feels comfortable to straighten one leg, then the other. Maybe it feels good to stretch both, straighten both legs. Take a couple breaths. And that happy baby, feeling it into those hips. Knees back into the chest, wrap the arms around them, give them a squeeze. And then drop the feet back down to the mat. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So we're back with our feet flat, arms by the side. We're going to take that right ankle, And bring it across the left knee. Flex that right foot. Allow that right knee to fall open. So again, this might be enough of a stretch. You may feel that in that hip flexor on the right side, outside of the hip. Pause here, stay here. If you have the space, again, flex the foot to protect the knee. Reach down, grab that left thigh. Pull the left thigh towards the chest. Right knee falls open. Both feet are flexed. This left leg bring to a 90 degree. And we're breathing into that outside right hip. So again, noticing what's going on in your body. Notice how this side feels compared to the other. See if you can send your breath to wherever you feel the tension. Let's take another breath. And then allowing the left knee to stay where it is, let's release the arms. So we're breathing here. Feeling that left leg working. Hold it here for 3, 2, 1. Drop that left foot down. And cross the right. Arms by the sides, palms facing down. Walk those heels in to meet the middle fingers. Next, inhale, press up to bridge. So again, maybe just a little bridge. If you have the space, clasp the hands together, shimmy the shoulders underneath, press the hips up. Really reaching the hips towards the ceiling. Press through the whole foot. One more breath. Release the hands, release the shoulders. Allow that low back to come down to the mat. Knees come back into the chest. Give them a squeeze. Let's take one more happy baby. Reach for the big toes. Soles of the feet to the ceiling. Pull the knees towards the shoulders. Breathe into those hips. Find a little movement. Maybe straightening the legs. Let's take one more breath. Knees come back into the chest. Wrap the arms around them. Give them a squeeze. And hands come behind the back. Let's rock up, coming into a comfortable seated position. We're going to move on to our Nidra portion of the class. So Nidra is a yoga sleep. It is a guided meditation. So all you have to do through this portion of the class is find a comfortable position and simply listen. I'll turn the video off so there won't be any distractions to see anything. But find your way into a comfortable place. So that could be laying on your back. It could be leaning up against a wall. Maybe you have a cushion, a blanket, a pillow, whatever feels comfortable. So oftentimes we find our way into that Shavasana pose. So onto our backs. Legs open, arms open. But try a couple different places. Maybe you want the knees open. Maybe you want the knees up. Maybe you want a pillow under the head, under the back, under the knees. Maybe you want a blanket to cover you. So whatever that looks like, take just a couple moments and find your way into that place. Again, if you have any questions, shoot me just a quick message in the chat. So I'll give you just another moment or so. Okay, we'll go ahead and get started. So allowing yourself to relax down. If you want to switch your music to any sort of a meditative or nature sound or water, rain, those are all good Nidra backgrounds. Or you can simply have nothing. Any of it's okay. Don't worry if you feel like you're doing it wrong. You're absolutely not doing it wrong. There's no way to do the Nidra practice wrong. You may find yourself coming in and out. You may not hear everything that I say, and that's okay. Don't worry about it. You don't have to. Your body's doing exactly what it needs to do. You are in a safe environment, a protected space, a held space. At this time, nothing else matters. Right now, nothing else exists but your body and breath. There's nowhere to go, nothing to do, but simply be. This is time for you. Stay still, completely still, so that your body and mind can deeply rest and rejuvenate. Keep listening, deep listening. Feel the earth underneath you now, holding and supporting you. Let the earth support you. Open to its nourishment. Feel the earth's blessing. Feel the earth blessing you. If it feels right, send gratitude to the earth, being here, giving thanks. Everywhere you are, in every moment of your life, the same earth will be here to support and nourish you. 1. Allow your bones to be heavy. Feel your bones heavy and sinking into the earth. Release bones heavy, sinking. Surrender flesh heavy, sinking, melting into the earth. Heavy and sinking. Feel the pull of gravity as your body grows heavy and descends downward. 2. Feel your breath. Feel it become light and float through your body. Feel your breath. 3. Let your thoughts grow dense and sink into the back of your head, back of your body. Feelings, emotions grow heavy, as though they were a substance, and flow away from your body, leaving you clear and refreshed. 4. Personalities and roles you play also now grow heavy and turn into liquid and flow into the ground. And you are now in your essence, pure, empty, and more free. 5. Feel bliss filling your body, as though your body were hollow, empty, and joy. Bliss fills you like an essence, fragrance. Feel yourself as bliss. Begin to feel your breath, your natural breath, aware of breath in your chest, the easy rise and fall of breath in your chest. Now go inward, deep inside, and notice, what is my heart's deepest longing? What does my heart desire? Let the answer come from your heart. It may speak in words, color, sound, or something else. Allow your heart to speak its longing. And from your heart's longing, create a positive statement in present tense, as though it is already happening. It could be something like, I flow through life with ease and grace. I am content. If nothing arose, you can state my phrase. And state it or your heart's wish 3 times to yourself as the truth. Now let your consciousness move through your body as you are guided. Feel each body part, and then move on to the next when prompted. Don't worry if you cannot feel every body part. Simply move on to the next when prompted. Become aware of the mouth, tongue, throat, nose, nostril, navel passages, sinuses in the cheeks. Feel outer ears, ear canals, inner ears, eyes. Become aware of the base of the throat, chest, lungs, belly. Notice shoulders, palms, elbows, underarms, shoulder blades. Become aware of back, whole torso, whole torso. Notice hip joints, backs of the knees, knee joints, ankles, soles of the feet. Become aware now of the whole body. Notice the whole body. Whole body. Imagine now your body feeling warm. Remember a time when you felt warm, like being in the sun. Feel your body warm. Now feel the opposite. Imagine your body cool, experiencing coolness. Feel cool. Like the feel of snow with bare hands. Let your whole body remember coolness. Feel cool in your entire body.
Now feel warmth again. And now feel coolness in your body. Go back and forth, feeling warm and cool on your own. Now feel them together at the same time in your body. Recall your heart's intention and your positive statement. State it silently now 3 times as the truth. State your heart's desire and feel it breathing right through your body. Let it fill every cell. Feel your statement wash through you again and again. The seed has now been planted where it will flourish and blossom. Five, feel yourself expansive, open, and free, radiating pure bliss and light, aware of your innate healing energy. 4, now become aware of yourself as your witness, the one who has observed your body, breath, and journey. Three, and now notice thoughts and feelings flowing through your awareness again. 2, notice your breath. Feel its rhythm and pace. Invite your breath to deepen now. Feel yourself reawakening. 1, now sense your body. Notice your back on the earth. Feel all the places where you touch the ground. Feel your front body facing skyward. You are now completing your nature practice, becoming slowly more awake and aware. Before moving again, first sense your fingers and just imagine them moving. Now begin to wiggle your fingers. Feeling every sensation as you do. Notice your toes. Begin to wiggle your toes. Gently rock your head side to side. A slow awakening. Draw a deeper breath into your belly, into your chest. Rock slowly over to your left side in the fetal position. Press your hands into the floor and slowly come up to a comfortable seated position. Lengthen your spine. Take a full breath in, a full breath out. And simply notice how you feel. You can open the eyes and slowly begin to move, wiggling and rolling shoulders, rocking the head side to side. And taking just a couple moments before you find your way away from your mat, just to allow yourself to come back. I want to thank you so much for joining me tonight. If you have any questions, please let me know. As always, the Y appreciates you guys so much.